Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. My wee necklace. Is it round the wrong way? Yes, a wee snowflake that I've got on. Anyway, let me get the chat up. Hope yous are all doing well. Hope yous had a nice weekend. Do you know what I done yesterday? All day. Binge watched The Tiger King again. Yeah, that's what I done yesterday. Tiger King it was. Poor Joe. I feel sorry for the man, but he did actually hire someone to kill Carol Baskin, didn't he? That was, see, when I first watched that series, it was like this couldn't get any crazier, and it just kept getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Good morning, lovely golfer girl. I hope you're doing good. Wait till I move this. There we go. There we are. That's it. There's my gorgeous, gorgeous sky. Good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning to you as well. Good morning, everyone. Let me get my lilt. I've got oil all over myself. Look, my good top. Look, oil. It's oil I've put on my scalp, and I just poured it everywhere. There's my lilt. So I'm just after finishing a video that after this I'll need to edit, and then I'll have up on the channel today. It's Keely's video that she wanted. I think you'll like it. I enjoyed doing it. It was an enjoyable video to do. And then tomorrow I'm going to do Vera's video, so you'll have a video Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday this week. You'll have a video. So that's exciting. And it'll take people's minds off things that's happening in the world just now. Sky's still like that. I can't believe they actually do that with wine in Scotland. That's it. I'm never going to Scotland now. She's just absolutely ruined that whole country for me, that blueberry. Drinking wine like that. That's just put me right off. That and the fizzy cheese wine. No way. No, I thought haggis was bad, but the fizzy wine cheese takes the biscuit. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning to you. I'll tell you something about that wine. You know how I said it's got a lot of caffeine in it? I was still wakened at 12 o'clock on Saturday night. Normally I'm sleeping by like 6, but I get more oil in my head. Sorry, guys. My scalp's that dry with the swimming, so I'm putting this on it. Black castor oil and tea tree. So this is what we've got. I've got to do this. I've not got any beasties or anything crawling about. I've just got a really bad dry scalp with the swimming. And I'm not giving up my swimming. I need it. I need my swimming. Mentally, I need my swimming, I'll tell you. Colleen, good morning to you. Ooh, surrounded with Christmas decor. You know that I've been getting pictures of people's Christmas decor, and it's all beautiful. I'm absolutely loving these pictures that yous are sending me. Because I love everything Christmas, you see. Do you know what I watch? See, in fact, I'm going to show you, but a minute till I get my playlist up here. I'll show you what I watch. You'll be like, she's actually crazy. She's blueberries actually. I'll show you what I watch. I tell you, you know everything anyway. I tell you everything, so I'll be as well showing you what I watch. I watch this channel. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Wait, I'll show you what I watch. Where are we? Look, live Santa Claus Village. I sit and watch that. It's the Arctic Circle. Sometimes I watch this, the Aurora Borealis. So I like to watch stuff like that. It's -1 there. See, there you go. I knew that. It's -1 right now. Sky, see that wine? That's the proper way to drink that wine. Is no glass, Sky. No glass. Straight out the bottle. Kaylin, good morning to you from beautiful Illinois. Miss Aqua, good morning to you. Oh, Colleen, I told you the story about my daughter was actually in the Christmas tree one year. Yes, you vegan dolls, you've caught me live. I'll tell you the story again, right? Please don't think I'm a bad mother, by the way. I tried, but I done my best. It was when Amanda was just getting walking. Good morning, lovely Lewis. Oh, I know, Lewis, it's terrible. Hopefully this madness will be all over and done with. No, they don't. It's Sky. There's no straw involved. There's absolutely no straw involved with that wine. It's just straight out the bottle. Good morning. There's my M. Good morning, sweet M. They just drink it straight from the bottle. Sometimes with a brown background. That makes it look even better. Right. So story time. It was when Amanda wasn't like walking without. See the baby walkers that you put your child in, and it's got wheels and they can get about. She was in one of them, right? And this year we had the Christmas tree. It was a smaller tree than that. It was about the size of the one out there. And we had it in the corner, but we had chairs here so that if she tried to get near it, she couldn't get it. She couldn't reach to get the tree because she was going over it all the time. So she couldn't. So this one day, I was dusting or something like that. And she managed to get her foot up on one of the bars and pull herself right up like that and grabbed an ornament and pulled it. And I turned round just to see the tree, like slow motion, coming straight down on top of her. And then she was in it. She was inside the tree. So I had to rescue her. And then we had to make the barricade a bit better. It wasn't... So there you go. Amanda was in the tree one year. She was okay. There wasn't a scratch or anything on her, but... I'm glad it wasn't. Imagine me going to casualty. Yeah, she pulled the tree down. They'd be like, were you not watching her? I turned my back for a second. Oh, Lauren, good morning to you. Yeah, so Amanda's actually been in a Christmas. She was covered in baubles. I should have took it. See, we didn't have phones back then that took pictures or anything like that. But that would have been a good picture for the photo album. Amanda in the tree. I'm pretty sure she cried, but she must have cried with my reaction because I was like, oh my God, like that. She's in the tree. She's in the tree. So the cats as well. I've heard a lot of people with their cats. Their cats love Christmas trees, and there's a lot of people that's trees have been down with their cats. Yes, Miss, it could have been on that, or it could have been on the, I don't know, the child welfare site or something like that. We're taking that child off you right away, Blueberry. Oh, don't take my baby. She was in the tree. But we actually thought the barricade, we tested it out. We tested this barricade out that she'll not be able to get to the tree because that chair's there and that chair's there. And she won't. But we never thought about her being wily as F and getting her leg up on one of the bars. We never judged it for that. So we got it right in the end. Lauren, wait. I need to show Lauren, mate. I'll show you what my house is like. Wait a minute till I stand. I've got one slipper on, one slipper off, believe it or not. I'll show you what my house is like. Right. That's my son's advent calendar. It's tea. Right, and then I've got this on my fireplace, my reindeers. And then this little thing here. I've had that for years. And then we've got the nutcrackers. We've got the big nutcracker here. And then we've got these guys. They make the best sounds. And then we've got these nutcrackers. And then all of these nutcrackers. And I've got a projector there. You can't really see it. It does snowflakes. And there's my TV. And this is my big tree. That's my big tree. I've got things over there. I've got another projector there. And it does that on the ceiling. All the paper chains me and my son made. My picture's there. And then my tree out here. Wait a minute till I put the light on. This is my pink tree. This is my pink tree. All pink. And then look at my presents that I've wrapped. So yeah, it's like Santa's village in there. That's what it's like. I made that as well. I made that wee sign. See, there we are. There. So that's what. And I've got stickers. Wait, I'll show you my windows. Wait, I'll show you my. I don't care. Who knows that? Look, stickers. Stickers on the windows. And then my runner, I love my wee runner here on the table. See, I've got a wee candle going and everything. Look at my wee thing here. It's lovely. So, there we are. Happy as a pig and you know what, that's what I am. I'm happy, happy, happy. There. Poppy, no. Means I usually have all mine down on the 26th or 27th of December. I like them up early, but I like them down early. Also, am I lagging? That's better. Thank you very much, Mela. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hello, beautiful Pip. Good morning to you. Good morning. Lauren, I've heard a lot of, in fact, I've seen a lot of Christmas decorations here. Have I paused myself? What's going on? Oh, my usual. I'm an amateur. I've got it on a big screen. A lot of people have been putting their stuff up early. And because we've had the most terrible, terrible year. And I'm happy, see, when I'm sitting here with all my things all round about me, it just makes me feel a wee bit happier. And I'm not doing anything wrong. And with me putting all my stuff up and stuff on my windows, people will put their decorations up earlier because they'll say, her in the bungalow, she's got hers up, so we'd as well getting ours up. And it'll make people happy, and with the twinkling lights and all that kind of stuff. Pip, that's what I do. It takes me about 4 days or something to get it all up. You know, I start with my wee units there, wrapping. See, I've got wee wrapping things there. I've got all them. So I start with that. And then the runner comes in for the table and things all start happening, and then it ends up like this. I wish I had an air conditioner. See, we don't really need an air conditioner for Scotland, but I like my fan on in my bedroom, even if it's snowing outside. Ooh, see, I've got a few M&S things. Do you know what I love the best about M&S? I'll show you. See the potpourri, or we call it pot puree in Scotland. This one that's in this guy is frankincense and myrrh. Oh, it smells so good. And then I've got the other one, the orange and clove one as well. But I've got the frankincense and myrrh and these ones just now. So I love all that. Oh, see, do you know that's something I loved about Florida? Right, this might be too much information, but see, it gets really, really well. Everybody knows Florida gets roasting hot. And we went one year in May and it was absolutely boiling. And I remember coming in and just taking my shirt and putting it right over the air conditioning unit like that. And it was just absolutely wonderful. Just getting it up your duke, we say, getting the air conditioning right up there like that. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, about the Isle of Bute. I want to see that then. I love the Isle of Bute. I love the Isle of Bute. The Isle of Bute's a beautiful place. Although there was a horrible incident, probably everybody's aware of, a few years ago. A wee girl got murdered in the Isle of Bute with a boy that was 16 years old or something like that. And it was horrible. It was just absolutely horrible. And it was in a place that in Scotland you would never think anything like that would happen. You know, you would never ever think something like that would happen in the Isle of Bute. So I think we were all absolutely shocked because the Isle of Bute is like a place that you could all leave your doors open at night. You know, nothing's going to happen. And then this happened. It was horrible. Oh, thank you very much. How do I pronounce your name? Jon? Am I saying it wrong? I know I'm saying it wrong. Please let me know how to pronounce your name properly because I don't like doing that, unpronouncing people's names. Ooh, light up snow globe gin. My goodness. Oh yeah, M&S food's the best. Do you know what? I love their cauliflower cheese. Oh my god. Sky, this was absolutely shocking. She was only a wee girl, and she came. She actually stayed not too far away from where I am, and she went over to the Isle of Bute on holiday with her. I think it was her dad that stayed over there. Her mum and dad were separated or divorced or whatever, and she went over there and she got murdered. And they've got a wee bench. I know they've got a wee bench in the Isle of Bute with her name and stuff on it. But it was the most. It was unbelievable. I mean, we were our jaws were all hitting the floor. We could not believe that in such a gorgeous place like that there was evil. But Sky, evil's everywhere. There's evil all over the place, which is a terrible shame. John. Yeah, I'll call you Alexandria. That's a beautiful name. Yes. Yeah, I'll call you Alexandria. That's a gorgeous name. I love that name. Oh, I know that the food is absolutely amazing, but it is pricey, isn't it? I remember for my Christmas, someone had got me like a gift voucher for £50 or something. Oh, it was great. I didn't, do you know something? I hardly get it. I think I just had a basket of things, but it was all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dishes, you know. There was no fizzy cheese, Sky and Marks and Spencer's. It's all good stuff. Oh yeah, the food's amazing. The food is. We've got a food Marks and Spencer's not far from me, but I daren't go in it. If I did, I'd be spending a fortune on food. I'll go to Farm Foods. Farm Foods is cheap. That's what I'm like. I'm a cheap person. Well, I'm not really. If there's something that's really good, I will get it. Oh, Guam. Sounds wonderful. That's another hobby I like to do is Google Maps. Honest to God. Do you know where I was the other day in Google Maps? Can you remember the beach in Leonardo DiCaprio, the beach? Oh, I love a roast dinner. I love a roast dinner, yes, Pip. I was in that beach the other day in Google Maps. And see if you go into Google Maps onto that beach, Maya Beach or something that is in Thailand. It was absolutely crowded. I mean, you couldn't swing a cat, as we say. You know, no cats were actually swung, but that's just a saying. Mean it was full to the brim. Absolutely hundreds and hundreds of people. So I came off that and I'd done a little search on the beach. They've actually closed the beach down now for good because so many people went to that beach after Leonardo DiCaprio's film and so many boats were there and it killed all the coral. All the coral was all killed, so it was. With the amount of boats and stuff. So they've closed it off. Nobody's allowed to go there anymore, which is good. Oh, sunsets, yes, I'll bet you do. Sky, it was a weird film, wasn't it? It was a weird film. And the Scottish guy that's in the beginning of it, he's a good actor. He was in Trainspotting, which is another Scottish film. Yes, I've got. I'll show you. I'll show you this gift. I was showing my mum it this morning. This is my brother's gift. Look at the big board. Yes, I did, and I binged watched The Tiger King again. I binged watched The Tiger King again just in case there was anything I missed. Yeah, and his padlocks on his wall with Prince Albert. See, the first time I seen The Tiger King though, you start watching it and you think, this is the most bizarre thing I've ever watched in my life. And it becomes less and less about tigers actually in it. And every episode that was like something else happened that took you back, then something else that happened. It was absolute madness. Madness it was. People getting hired to kill folk and everything. My God. Oh, Trainspotting's good, isn't it? Again, a bit strange. It's a bit strange. The toilet pan thing when he's, you know, obviously taking a trip with the drugs. That's weird. He's inside a toilet. It's just weird. Pippa, no. And I watched that. That's the second time I watched it, and it's just as bizarre the second time you watch it. You're like, what the hell? And the thing was, this man managed to marry straight men, right? Straight guys. He would entice them. He would entice them with meth, cannabis, and tiger cubs. That's what he would entice these straight men into relationships with. It was absolutely bizarre. It was really crazy. So it was, and then all of the explosives. See, I've never even seen a real gun in my life. Never. And he can just walk out. I don't even know if it was Walmart and just say, "Can I have around these bullets? And I want these bullets." And then the guy turns around to him and says, "Would you like any explosives today?" And he said, "Oh, aye, give me some explosives as well." See me, I was like, my God. You need to you need to watch it. You need to watch it. Oh, yeah, it's Sky. There you go, meth, meth, weed, and tiger cubs. See if you've got that. It's a magnet. it's, it's a magnet. So it's, and this man, right? This man in the show used to put the tiger cubs into a Louis Vuitton, you know, bag, and take them into hotels in Vegas to entice women to sleep with him and his wife. It's like I'm not well. It was an eye opener for me. I think I kind of know a lot, but seeing you watch a Tiger King, you realise you've known nothing. You've known nothing all your life, really, after watching that. It's see, I'm not going to tell you too much because and you need to watch it. It's like watch the first episode and then you're like, I need to see what happens. I need to watch episode 2. It's amazing. Sophie, you've got pet pigeons. I've got pet pigeons as well. I've got pigeons out there. I've got and some Jack Russells, you know, but nobody. I don't get that. I don't get that attention. And the man's husband died. He shot himself, right? And it was on tape, but you don't actually see him shooting himself, but you see the flash. You know what happened, right? Um, and within like 5 weeks or something, like that, he was getting married to another young boy. I can't believe it. I was like, yes, Carol Baskin. I think she did. I think she did because is Carol Baskin husband's ex-wife and daughters were on the show, and they were saying that he was going to divorce her, and he was a multi-millionaire. The man, he'd planes and everything, so he did. Sky, yes, yeah. There's allegedly that's what's going about that she fed them to the tigers, um, and it's the most it's bizarre. See, at first when you're watching it, you're thinking, I'm on Carol Baskin's side here. Well done, Carol Baskin, for looking after these tigers. And then when it comes to that part, you're like, holy moly. I'm not a fan of Carol Baskin anymore. I mean, his friend and everything, the man's friend came out and said, just before he went missing, right? He went missing. He'd said to him, I need to get rid of her because she's took my gun off me. She's took my gun off me, and I'm frightened in case she kills me. He actually said that to one of his friends, and then he went missing. This multi-millionaire. That would see in Scotland. That wouldn't fly. See if I had a multi-millionaire husband and he just went missing. I'd been for a lie detector test and all sorts of stuff. I'd been getting, probed off the police, and not in a nice way. I didn't watch her dance partner. Oh my goodness, I didn't watch her. I can't because now looking at her, I'm just thinking, you done it. That's it. I can't help it. I just think there's you done that, you evil lady. And the more I think about it, the more I look into her eyes, and I think she's got the eyes of someone that would do that. Yes, I've watched Dance Moms when it was Abby Lee. I used to watch Dance Moms all the time. They're ferocious. They dance mums, aren't they? Who would have thought dance was such a serious thing? It's like the pageants. We don't really have that here as well. We don't really have a lot of that. But my God, they take it serious, don't they? The pageants and things. I mean, they mums would kill someone because their daughter wasn't in the top of the pyramid. Yeah. See, in Scotland, you'd be at the bottom. I'd be at the bottom of the pyramid, but somebody would still be cheering me and going, "You're doing well, hen, although you're at the bottom. You can only get better from here on in." You know, we kind of look at it like glass half full. You're on the pyramid, aren't you? Well, cheer up. Oh. She was. I thought that as well. That she was quite nasty to the children. I mean, I would have never spoke to children the way she did. And she was like shouting in their face and stuff like that, and I didn't like that. And I did think that since her illness, she's became softer and things like that, and it does because the cancer changed me. I mean, I've always kind of been like this, but it made me not appreciate money as much. You know, that's what it's done for me. I like the free things in life that you know money can't buy. That's what I like. Pip. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Lauren, that's horrible. Yeah, see, in Scotland, the mums, Abby would have, it wouldn't have ended well for Abby in Scotland. I mean, look at my mum. My mum was going to say about a teacher for giving me the belt, and we could hear her. I was sitting in the classroom like, oh God. And I could hear my mum shouting, "Don't you ever touch my daughter." I was like, "Mum, I'm going to get killed. The teacher's going to kill me." Oh, she would. She'd get set about. That's one thing's for sure. I don't know. I don't know why the mums let that. I don't know why the mums let that happen. If it was just they wanted their daughter so badly to be on the top of the pyramid or what. I don't know. But see, if my daughter was crying, "I don't want to go to dance" and all that, I don't know. They wouldn't be going. They wouldn't be going. Remember the story I told you about? Peter wanted to join the choir, and I told him no because Sophie and Amanda had joined the choir, and the teacher was quite nasty, so she was a choir teacher. And Amanda kept getting throat infections, and I'd said to the doctor, and he says maybe tell her not to do the choir. And the teacher says to my Amanda, "You've ruined it for everyone. You've ruined it for everyone. Now we're going to need to cancel the choir, and it's all your fault." So I went up to the school, and I was not happy about it. I was really not happy about it. And then Peter went to school and he wanted to join the choir. And I said, "Don't be, no." I says, "Don't be joining the choir." I says, "You'll hate it." I says, "It'll be terrible." I says, and Sophie and Amanda got forced into singing in public and stuff like that. You know, they got forced into it. So we were standing in the playground. It was me and about 5 other mums, as you do, standing in the playground waiting on your child coming out of school. And the teacher comes over and says to one of the adults, "So your wee girl, she's in the choir, and your wee girl's in the choir." And she turned to me and went, "But Peter's not in the choir because he says the girls get forced into it." And I just went, "Oh, well, like that." I wasn't going to go, "Oh, I don't know where he got that from." I just went, "Well, aye, that's right. What about it?" Hey, that's what I felt like saying. What about it? But I was just like, but see, when she went away, all my friends were all nudging me and going, "Oh, getting in trouble off the teacher." And I was going, she was that close. She was that close. Be getting a Glasgow kiss. That's what she was getting. Oh. it's true. I mean, I wasn't going to say, oh, Peter shouldn't have said that. I don't know why Peter said that. I just said, well, aye. A lot of times I can't type as well, so you're okay. You're in good company. We're all like that. Good morning, lovely Beth. Good morning, Gemma. I know. I was getting into trouble. That's what I was. Or she was trying to give me. I wasn't having it that day. I was not having it. But I used to have a good laugh with the women up at the school. I used to have a good laugh. And here, mind I told you this story as well, true story, about the firemen. me again, right? And I always had them laughing. I was always having them laughing up the school. And we were coming down. It was like a path like that coming down, and there they were, the firemen. Oh, right, and we all had our kids all round about us. We were carrying our kids' school bags, you know, as you do. And we're coming down the hill, and I'm nudging all the ladies and going, oh, here we go, ladies. Santa's came early for me and all that, right? And they're all going, but you like it? I'm going, oh, look, oh, young man and all that. I can smell smoke. This was all happening, right? And I turned round, and Peter is gone. And I says, where's my son? Where's my son? Like that. And he was round the corner, and he came out like that. And I went, come here. And all the women were going, what are you like? Losing your son because the firemen are there. I was going, oh. Losing your son, that's what you're like. You know, I never lived that down. They kept saying to me, see, every time we seen the firemen, they were going, Linda, make sure you've got a hold of your children. And I'm like, okay. Yes, him. Oh. Yeah. Oh, George's Square. If you don't know, George's Square's right in the centre of Glasgow, and it's always done out really, really well with Christmas decorations. And when I was a wee girl, every single year, my mum and dad would take us down to George's Square, and there's a little ice rink, and it's always done up beautifully. But it won't be happening. Pip, David went on to someone else's chat. See, David, we taught David some lessons, and then David moved on, because remember, David came on and told me some naughty things at first, and I told him that's not how you chat people up, David. You talk nicely and say you've got nice eyes and things like that. So we did teach David a lesson. I think he moved on to greener pastures. I think he did. I think so. It wasn't happening here. See, some men like the shock value. Oh, imagine saying that to me. You know, that doesn't bother me. You know, I'm from Glasgow. That doesn't bother me. He might have found himself a girl, and let's hope that our teachings helped him get a nice girl, because he was naughty when he first came on. But we did teach him. And then someone else came on, but spoke very, very much like David. Remember? And I thought, are you David in disguise? You a David troll? But there seemed to be loads of Davids around about that time, because I was going into other people's chats and there was another David saying naughty things, and I was like, what's going on with the Davids? Is this a new thing that you call yourself David and just go into chats and say naughty stuff? Dreek. Yes, it's Dreek. See, when it's rainy and cloudy and grey looking, it's a dreek. It's a dreek night or day. I know, Lauren, I still get D-pics. In fact, I got a D-pic. I was talking to Valerie, and I had got a D-pic the other week there. A shaven D-pic. Let me just say that to you. It was, So anyway, I had a million things I wanted to say to this person. One was, you've got through to the Glasgow police station, and we've got your picture, and we're going to find you. I was going to do that. And then I was going to do, I'm sending this to your mother. And then there was a few things that I was going to do, but in the end, you know what I done? I just deleted it and blocked him. But before I done that, I went into his profile, and he was the same age as my son. Thank you, my darling, beautiful for coming in and talking to me. You know I love you very much. Yes, So I had all the things, but eventually I just blocked him. But I mean, the age of my son. Do you not know what age I am? Be sending things like that to folk my age. Eh? So listen, it doesn't matter what you look like, what age you are. These men have got just the need to show people right now. They get. I mean, Amanda, that one Amanda got, the one that she said was slimy. Um, that the guy had said, Amanda had went, "Is that your best picture?" Amanda had got tore into him anyway, and he says, "I was in my work in the van." So there's some men out there in their work's van, right, working, and they cannot wait to send D pics to people. Can't wait. I need to do it right now. It's got to be done here on the motorway. It's got to happen. Eh? I don't know. Honest to God, have never been in the car driving somewhere and thought, when I had boobies, I need to get them out right now and send some people these pictures of boobs. I'm going to send these pictures of boobs to strange people I don't even know. I know. But they do it to me all. I mean, I get quite a few of them. Or, do you know what? I kind of know now when it's leading up to a D pic. Because I'll see someone and they'll a friend request, and I've got so many friends with them, and I think, oh, well, they're probably ASMR people, so I accept. No sooner have I accepted than I get a private message, "Hello, dear." It always starts, "Hello, dear." Right, I ignore it. And then you get a picture of a rose, right? Usually a sparkling rose, a rose with sparkles, right? So you're like, okay. And then you get a picture of a box of chocolates in the shape of a rose. At that, they get blocked immediately because I know incoming D pic, imminent, imminent. So they get blocked. So that's how it always starts. So there's a wee tip for you. See if you get that, the sparkling rose and the box of chocolates, delete, delete. Because I'm telling you, I know what's happening next. Sky, it must be the matter of life. It must be a matter of life and death to send their pictures while they're at their work driving down a busy highway. But it's Amanda. I don't even know what Amanda said, but I think Amanda's got a good mouth. See, I'm good afterwards. I kind of think of things to say, but at the time, I'm stumped. Whereas Amanda got tore right into him. Mate, she wrote, "Mate, is that really your best picture?" She wrote to him, "Is that really your best picture?" That's nothing to be showing people. I can't remember what she said to him, but she got tore into him anyway. It was good fun. I know this guy. Ah. But there you are, that's how it always starts with "Hello, dear," then you get the sparkling rose, and then a box of chocolates. I don't know if they think to themselves, "Oh man, I'm in love with this guy. So he sent me a bloody picture of a rose. This is the man of my dreams. That's what I've been dreaming about, going to bed at night." Yeah. But God for girl, men hear all us women talking about this kind of thing and how we're not into it. How I don't think there's aimed out there that's seen a D pic and thought, "I don't care what his face is like. Don't care. I don't care, if we're compatible emotionally and stuff like that, or what his dreams are, or what age he is. I don't care. The D pic's everything. I'm going to marry him. That's a marrying guy right there." But they hear us women talking about my nose thing's coming out there. They hear us talking about how it never works, but they still have to do it. They still got to do it. I call them modern day flashers. That's what I call them. They don't need to hide in the bushes anymore with trench coats. They can be in their van going to work. They can be, that's where they can be. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I've got a video to edit, and then it will be up to date at some point. But it's a lot of little clips that I need to put together. And then I'll be doing another video tomorrow. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you all for coming in and spending time with me. I love you all very, very much, and I'll be back again tomorrow. So bye, everybody.